Hello, I'm Karim Al-Sinan, Senior Product Engineer for the Custom IC Division at Siemens. In this video, we'll look at multiple names during instancing in SEdit, with a focus on array expansion and name conflict handling. When placing repeated instances in a schematic, assigning names manually can quickly become repetitive and difficult to manage. This functionality helps simplify that process by making it easier to generate multiple names efficiently and identify naming conflicts before they create problems in the design. During instancing, SEdit allows naming to be handled as a part of the placement flow. Let's take a look at that by opening the instance dialog. Instead of treating naming as a separate cleanup step afterward, you can define multiple names while placing repeated instances by using the instance name field over here. This is especially useful when naming follows a predictable pattern or when a set of instances need to be created as part of a structured design. The first key capability here is array expansion. Array expansion allows a compact naming entry to generate multiple instance naming automatically. Instead of typing each name one at a time, you define a pattern that expands during instancing into a sequence of names. This will help you reduce repetitive input and provides a faster way to place repeated instances while keeping naming structured and predictable. Let's take a look at a quick example over here. As you can see, in practical schematic work, array expansion is useful because it helps you with both efficiency and consistency. When repeated instances are named manually, it is easy to introduce issues such as skip numbering, inconsistent formatting, or just simple typing mistakes. With array expansion, the naming pattern is defined once and then applied in a more controlled way. That makes the schematic easier to organize and helps preserve a cleaner naming structure as the design grows. Now that we've seen a successful array expansion result, what happens if we have a name conflict? Well, let's take a look at an example here. Array expansion makes it easier to generate names, but those generated names still need to correctly fit within the existing schematic. If some instance names are already in use, a new naming pattern may create an overlap. This is where name conflict handling becomes important. In a real design environment, it is common to add repeated structures over time. As that happens, naming ranges can begin to overlap. Here, the generated names conflict with instance names that already exist in the schematic, and so we flag them and we correct them on the fly by renaming the instance name value that's in the instance dialog, as you can see. This is a realistic scenario when working with structured placement and reused naming conventions and help the user to quickly and correctly select naming conventions that actually work and don't conflict with existing names in the design. So when working with repeated instances in SEdit, multiple names during instancing provides a practical way to generate names efficiently using array expansion, while it also helps identify and resolve name conflictions early in the process and on the fly. That means less manual effort and a more controlled instancing workflow.